True Blue Nation. Dodgers Report.
Welcome back to True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report, your channel for exclusive news and analysis on our beloved Los Angeles Dodgers. Before we dive into the hot information I have for you today, I need to ask for that usual support. If you're a true fan, if you live and breathe the blue and white, and you want to receive the fastest news and the most in-depth analysis, subscribe to our channel now. Turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. Your subscription is what drives us to seek out exclusive information directly from the most reliable sources. Let's strengthen our community, the Blue Crew, together. All right, let's get down to business. The 2025 season has been an emotional roller coaster, and the front office under the leadership of Andrew Friedman has once again demonstrated why it is one of the most respected and at times feared in the league. We have a solid record, leading the National League West with 64 wins and 47 losses. At first glance, it seems like a comfortable scenario, a paved road to another postseason. However, what I've been hearing behind the scenes and what my years of analysis covering this team tell me is that the internal mood was one of calculated urgency. The National League is stronger than ever. It's not enough to just make it to October. You have to arrive with a bulletproof roster with no gaps, ready for a trench war. And our roster's main vulnerability, the one that kept the coaching staff and the front office up at night, was undoubtedly the production from our outfield. We had names, we had talent, but the consistency just wasn't there. There was a clear gap for a left-handed bat with power and plate discipline, something that has become a pillar of the Dodgers roster construction philosophy. Given this scenario, this year's trade deadline wasn't just an opportunity, it was a necessity, and Friedman, as usual, acted with surgical precision. He didn't just make one move, he executed a two-pronged strategy to solve the problem. For the present, for the immediate title run, we brought in Alex Call, a veteran who offers solid defense and a timely bat, a depth piece that gives us security for the final stretch of the season. But the true masterstroke, the one that defines the future and shows the organization's long-term vision, was the acquisition that came in the trade that sent Dustin May to the Boston Red Sox. I know. Just mentioning Dustin May's name still tugs at the heartstrings of many fans. A generational talent with an electric arsenal of pitches. But we have to be objective. Injuries undermined his trajectory with us, and with his contract nearing its end, the front office made a difficult but strategic choice. Convert a high-risk asset into an asset with extremely high potential and long-term contractual control. It was a business decision, not an emotional one. And this is where the centerpiece of our news today comes in. James Tibbs III. This name may not be familiar to the casual majority, but I assure you from this day forward, the Blue Crew needs to follow this young man's every step. Acquired from the Red Sox, Tibbs isn't just another prospect. Sources within the league, scouts I've spoken with in recent days, describe him as one of the purest and most advanced hitters to come out of the college draft in recent years. He was the 13th overall pick in the 2024 draft, an impressive feat in itself. But what's striking is his recent trajectory. He has already been traded twice in a short period, first from the Giants to the Red Sox in the blockbuster trade for Rafael Devers earlier this year, and now to us. Some might see this as a sign of instability, but my reading, and that of many league executives, is the opposite. His value is so high that he has become an indispensable piece in major trades. He is the type of prospect that unlocks trades for superstars. And now, he is ours. The Dodgers front office did not acquire him to use as a trade chip. Sources confirmed to me that the plan is to develop him to be a pillar of our outfield in the second half of this decade. He is viewed internally as the definitive long-term solution for the position. Now, let's dive into the details that make James Tibbs III such a valuable asset, and why Joe Reuter's analysis of Bleacher Report, which ranked him as the 5th best prospect traded at the deadline, is absolutely correct. His numbers at Florida State are simply absurd, video game-like. In his final college season, he hit for a .363, .488, 27/line. Let's break that down. A .363 average shows elite contact, An on-base percentage, OBP, of .488 reveals the plate discipline and game sense of a veteran, not a 22-year-old. And the .777 slugging percentage, SLG, fueled by 28 home runs and 95 RBIs, screams middle-of-the-lineup power. He's not just a contact hitter, he's a natural-born run producer. The combination of high OBP with massive power is the holy grail of modern baseball analytics. And it is the exact signature the Dodgers front office looks for. He is the prototype of the player who thrives under our offensive philosophy. The transition to professional baseball has only reinforced this perception. He didn't just survive, he advanced rapidly, reaching the AA level in his first full professional season. This is a clear indicator that his talent wasn't just a product of facing college competition. He's already showing he can adapt to more skilled pitchers. This season, playing in an accelerated development environment, he's maintaining a .763 OPS with 12 doubles and 13 home runs in 86 games. Some might look at that OPS and think it's not spectacular, but we need context. He's adapting to a new level in a new organization, and yet the power is already translating into numbers. The conservative projection for him is to be a regular starting player with a very high floor due to his plate discipline. The optimistic projection, and the one I believe is more likely, is that he will become a hitter in the heart of our order, a fortis o enjazde wa en huisnedi spot producer in the lineup with the potential for 25-30 home runs per season and a consistently high OBP over 350. The acquisition of Tibbs is more than just adding a good player. It's a strategic move that impacts the club on multiple levels. First, it solidifies our farm system with an elite MLB-ready talent, ensuring that our window of contention doesn't close anytime soon. Second, it offers a long-term, low-cost solution for the outfield, which frees up financial resources for the front office to be aggressive in other areas, whether it's the starting rotation or pursuing another superstar on the market. Having a player of Tibbs' caliber on a rookie contract for 6 years is a luxury that very few top-tier teams have. It's the kind of move that allows us to have Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, and Shohei Ohtani and still continue to inject young elite talent into the roster. It is the sustainability of success. Time will tell if the kid from Atlanta will become the star everyone projects, but the bet made by Freeman and his team was calculated, intelligent, and has the potential to pay dividends for many, many years to come. In summary, the acquisition of James Tibbs III wasn't just the best news of our trade deadline, it was a statement of intent. The Dodgers have signaled to the entire MLB that they are not satisfied with just competing in 2025. They are methodically building a dynasty, balancing the need to win now with the obligation to dominate in the future. The Dustin May trade was painful but necessary to acquire an asset that fits our philosophy perfectly and fills a critical long-term need. Now, I want to hear from you, True Blue Nation. What did you think of this move? Is trading a talent like Dustin May for a prospect, even an elite one like Tibbs, worth it in the long run? What are your expectations for his arrival on a major league team? Leave your opinions in the comments below. I read absolutely all of them. And if you want to keep receiving analysis like this, with direct information and a deep dive into our team strategies, subscribe to True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report, and hit the bell. The news doesn't stop, and we'll be here to cover every detail. Thank you for your viewership, and let's go Dodgers.